Steve, thank you so much. The always punctual Andy Kindler is our guest. Comedian, writer, actor. You know him from his work on Bob's Burgers, on Everybody Loves Raymond, and a whole lot more. He's appearing at Space in Evanston tonight. It is, Andy. I'm not making this up. It says right here. It's a 7:30 show.
Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't kid you about
That's
that.
when I think of doors opening at 7:30. That's what I think.
And then
of.
the show should open at, what would you say?
I would say 7:30. Then it's like a rock concert with me.
Yeah,
An
who's
hour and a
opening
half.
up?
I do it. I do it like Sly and the Family Stone.
You
would
do?
it. Yeah. Go very late. I don't know. Oh, Stephanie Haas is
Oh.
opening, and she's very funny.
Yeah, I've heard
See?
good things.
And a lot of comics don't know who's opening up, but I go the extra mile.
Yep,
To
to
learn
find
who's on
out-
the show.
to find out what
do you
the full
think is
show is.
wrong with me? You're both looking at me like.
Can I tell you
can
what's
tell
wrong with
something's
you?
Wrong with
Oh,
me.
nothing's wrong with you.
I
You
know what
smell
is.
good.
I know what's wrong with you. You care too much.
That's right.
I don't think that's
You
it.
don't think that's it?
That's no. I don't care. No, I do care. I care too much about things that aren't important. That's
Is that
my whole
true?
Thing. Well, no. Like this thing, being late, that's the worst thing in the world to me. And I would be willing to knock over 25 pedestrians and cause a big, cause someone, the fire engine to derail to not be late.
Oh.
That's where my mind is a little off.
You know what it is? He's feeling guilty. That's it.
It
I
is
get
guilt.
it. I get it.
That's Jewish guilt. But it's
I'm
not just the
Catholic, same
Jews.
thing.
Oh, the Catholics are worse.
We're worse?
No, just in general. No. No. I always feel like Catholic guilt is really like
More
you're
intense.
going to hell. Where Jewish guilt's like, hey, we'll suffer again. We'll get rounded up. But you've got
You're
hell
right.
and Satan and all
I'm
that
going
stuff.
there. That's right.
Yes.
We go for the top or the bottom.
Right.
Bottom, the lowest
We have
level.
just an ongoing all the time. Don't get comfortable. You're doing something wrong.
Right.
Right.
It's fine that you're late. I come at the beginning of the show sometimes. Sometimes I'm 10 minutes
Wendy,
afterwards.
we call her buzzer beater.
That's not right.
Comes in right at the buzzer.
When I run the station, that kind of thing, that you're going to take that attitude, little missy.
Elsewhere.
You can take that. By the way, I like the new Pope. And,
Are you a fan of the new
Speaking
Pope?
of the new Pope,
And here's
yeah.
my joke, and I'm not normally a papal person.
Right.
I love the new Pope. Come on, how can
Everybody
you not
loves
Very
love the new
progressive.
Pope? He is
isn't
very
he?
progressive.
Yeah.
I'm pro-religion now because of the new atheists, but we don't want to get into it because it's not funny.
All right.
But I can't stand these Richard Dawkins and Bill Maher and all. I hate them.
Not
like
a fan of
poison.
Bill Maher's.
Is he an
Christopher-
atheist?
Well,
he
yeah,
is.
and he's a mean atheist. He's one of these mean atheists who goes, and not only is all religion bad, the Muslims are the worst, so let's all get Islamophobia going.
Yeah.
It's really bad. And Christopher Hitchens,
Yeah.
who he's been dead 5 years, I say dig him up and put him down 8 feet deeper. That's what I say.
That's
Who
what
is
he
he?
gets.
He was
We
a
just
guy,
got pitched a book idea about him. Somebody just wrote a book about him.
I
and
thought
we got
that was
pitched.
L. Ron Hubbard.
No, that's a different guy. That's
Oh.
a separate guy.
He was a guy who was like considered to be an intellectual and everything, but like he wrote a book about how horrible Mother Teresa was.
Yeah, right.
That's one of his books.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then in general, he just became an atheist, but he was also for the Second Gulf War, which
Right,
was
right,
actually
right.
his undoing.
If Bill Maher called you today and said, Andy, we need you for the show, for the HBO show on Friday.
Hey, Mr. Ma. Hi, Mr. Ma. Oh, that wasn't me. That's my character on stage. I love what you're saying about the Muslims.
No, I think about this all the time. This is how ego-based I am. What if he said, do you want to do the show Friday?
What would you do?
I wouldn't do it.
You still wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it because I feel that I would be, not that it would be something wrong to do, but that I would be entering it on his territory.
Right.
And I think that's where you get messed up. I was going to say,
Yeah.
the SC.
No, you did
can't
it right.
say
You
that
handled it
word.
right. You know what?
I did handle it right?
Yeah, you handled it
Because
perfectly.
George Collins said the 7 words were cheese.
No, don't change the 7 words for us. Don't do that.
Fine.
No,
Shit.
careful.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
No, it's hilarious. It's hilarious when I almost say a terrible word.
I love it.
Andy,
Ship.
I thought about you.
Schism.
I thought about you when Robin Williams died, and here's why. You used to talk about, and you know this.
And I had to stop doing. I used to do impressions of him and make fun of him.
You said
and
that
I
Robin
stopped.
Williams never made a good movie, right? Wasn't that your thing?
No, I actually thought his acting was better than. No, my whole thing was that he was like, oh. No, he was always so uncomfortable with silences. And he always have these like, I'm a gay choreographer from the 40s.
Right.
I'm a black man from the 60s.
Yeah.
No, I used to make fun of him for many reasons, but I've stopped. I think it's appropriate.
Now
that I've
is a good
stopped.
time to not make
because
fun of
it's
him.
sad now. He passed away.
Right.
I mean, if Leno died, I'd continue. He's Chicago's very own, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Beef. Sure, Mr. Beef. Yeah, I love that town. Sure.
Jay, look at me right. You know, Jay has a car that runs on the energy from all the people's dreams that he's crushed.
Oh, that's not true, is
I
it?
like that one.
He has a car that runs on the energy from his patented head shake. He has a car that he just keeps all of his condiments. He has a car where he just keeps his Tonight Show money. Because he used to say that all the time about how he never spends his Tonight Show money.
Right.
People are starving all over the world.
There's
and he
ways to
wants
spend the
you
money.
know. No, but he wants you to know.
Yeah. How you doing? Not so good? I haven't even touched my Tonight Show money.
Because he would go after the Tonight Show, and he wouldn't go home. He would go do some corporate gig.
Right.
Yeah. And well, how come not looking? They make fun of how much Hillary gets paid. This guy gets paid $100,000. Who's got more information? Hillary.
You think?
I'm pro Hillary.
I like Hillary.
I'm all for Hillary. I'm with her, as they say on Twitter.
Yeah.
You're
I
not
do all
feeling
the
the burn?
hashtags. Bernie, I don't feel the burn. And also, a lot of people who like
You're so
Bernie
serious.
are they're unpleasant.
They're
But
young.
would you have thought, growing up, if there was ever a Jewish presidential candidate, you'd go, "That's probably going to be the guy that I support." But now you've
He
got
doesn't even he short sells that he's Jewish. He doesn't talk about it that much.
it comes up once in a while.
Yeah,
not
he'll say
often.
my father was blah blah blah. But you don't hear I'd be so Jewish that I wouldn't make it past the first primary. You'll vote for me this Passover. Remember, Andy Kindler for alderman. Look, you'll schwitz for my first day one in office. I will schwitz, I will cavell, I will plot, and I will make Purim a Nash. I will have a 3-day weekend for Simbiat Saris. Every Shavuos, nobody works.
I'm lost on the Jewish
You
words,
lo-
the Yiddish.
Oh, you don't
No,
know
it's
what
funny.
Shavuos is?
No, that one is the one I really don't know.
Oh, now you're going to tell me you're not familiar with Tu B'Shvat?
These are Star Wars characters now. You're not even mentioning Jewish
Akbar
holidays.
died.
You know, I have my idea for a Jewish reality show.
What is
I
it?
lock a family of Jews in a house and make them celebrate the high holy days.
Yeah.
And at the end of the week, you voted a Jew into the house because we're so annoying. Then you add more people. It's not like Big Brother; they get eliminated.
It's the opposite.
We voted a Jew into the house. Do you think it'd be funny if they could see my
Yeah,
emotions?
Yes.
because your arms are going back and forth. It's fun to watch. So at the pitch meeting at NBC, that's what you'll do.
Yes.
You'll tell them that that's your idea.
I pitch just for pranks now. I go and pitch more overly Jewish shows. I go, yes, here's my idea of a show. It's called Jews, Juiczz, Jews. It's about Orthodox Jew who runs a Jamba Juice stand, and I put in all of the juice drinks, Mogan David. So how are you enjoying your carrot squeezy? I put some Mogan David in there. Enjoy a complimentary macaroon. Next week on Jews.
Jamba Jews.
Things
You
get
call it
kosher.
Jamba Juice.
Things don't look kosher when a guy comes in and demands everything be halal. Halal! Halal Larry. Remember that show, Halal Larry?
McLean Stevenson. Absolutely.
Is a macaroon Jewish?
It is not the new kinds. The
Yeah,
new
the old
kinds
kind.
are the French, which are actually delicious. The Jewish
Craig.
macaroon has coconut in it.
Andy Kindler's here. More explanation of the history of macaroons coming up next if you want to jump in.
And Mandelbread.
And Mandelbread, 312-981-7200 for your questions and complaints. It's Bill and Wendy WGN.
Complaints.
Andy, you're a fan of the Real Housewives of
No. That
whatever
was
city?
off the air.
Not
before the
fair.
conversation.
You don't want to talk about
my
that
wife
on
and
air.
I. Well, I'll talk about it. We watch. This is from my act. We watch the Real Housewives of various areas.
Yes.
And they call them Real Housewives because otherwise people at home will go, I don't believe those are real. Those are Shakespearean trained actresses. What are you telling me they're real?
No, they're Real Housewives. It says it on the title.
Nothing's real, if
I'm
you know
a-
what I'm saying.
What? Like the
Real.
breast?
Come
Those are
on.
not real fake breasts?
No, they're real.
But
what is it about-
I don't want to see real. I told my wife, I don't want your real breasts.
No one
Get
needs
that out
that.
of here.
Right.
And bring me some. Thank God she's
Get that outta
not
here.
listening. People think I'm gay, but my wife's name is Mrs. Beardsley. Mrs. Beardsley. And you have to admit, in lieu of comedy, I still
Yeah.
have the blah 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 bing bang.
You still have that going.
Yeah, go hi,
Hi.
Mrs. Barbaugh.
And then move something to the side of your mouth.
Yeah.
What is in it for you to watch this show, though? You know it's fake. Why do you enjoy it so
you know
much?
what it is? Because I watch too much cable news. So
Yeah.
after watching 9 hours of Morning Joe,
Yeah.
I know, but I can't stand him. But it's a diversion.
Yeah.
It's a what is it called? Guilty pleasure.
It is.
But it does get old because the plots never change.
They're
It's
always yelling and
I
fighting.
can't believe she said. Did she say that to
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I would never, and that's so it gets old.
But you seem above that to me for some weird
Oh well,
reason.
normally I'm reading Einstein's.
Sure.
I'm trying to come up with Einstein's unified field theory.
Yeah, right.
And then I collect rocks.
Yeah.
And minerals.
So
I'm
where
a
do you
new-
find time?
Igneous rocks?
What's that?
Igneous rocks or what kind?
I
Sedimentary?
toured the country once as igneous.
That was your name
That's not
for a little
funny.
bit? No.
But I toured the country is a good premise. I toured the country once as Al
Can
Dente.
you just do that? Can you just stop yourself?
He
I
did.
do. You haven't seen one of my shows. I bail out of every joke. I'm like the volunteer fire department of humor. I can tell you people are not going to like this just by the way I cleared my throat.
I've never seen a guy, and I did stand up for a long time, and I've been a fan of it forever. I've never seen a guy purposely go in and try to sometimes not do well. Then
Sabotage.
You sabotage yourself sometimes.
Because I want to get into the paper. I actually left Chicago. I got prorated. I asked the club. The Funny Firm used to be a club.
I
here.
remember
on
Things
Grand
got
Avenue.
nutty towards the end. And
Yeah.
they papered the room. I don't know if you people know what paper.
They give away a lot of free tickets.
Free tickets.
Right.
And then it became, and I couldn't take it. And I asked them, I said, please allow me to leave a day early.
Yeah.
And that became my, what I was known for on the road.
Of a guy who ditched out a
You
day
don't have
early.
to pay me for the whole week. Book Andy Kindler. Maybe you'll save a little bit when he doesn't do the Saturday night. Everybody's a winner. The crowds and me.
But you've had shows, I'm guessing, at some point where you just go, this is a mismatch. This isn't going to work, right?
I'm trying to think of when it's ever gone otherwise. No. I do well. Why are you even
No,
implying?
because
Thank
I'm
you.
laughing so hard. You got me crying, and I'm not wearing waterproof mascara, and we have to do a picture. You asked, so that's what's going on.
Well, here's the deal. Here's the actual truth, is that I do over-exaggerate even when I'm not trying to make it a bit.
Right.
Like, I don't know what it is I want the audience to do. I don't know if I want them to literally bust a gut. I don't know what it is that I would think would be good enough.
Right.
But them just laughing quietly is not good enough
That's
for
not
me.
enough.
I have to hear it. I have to hear a knee slap.
Yep.
I have to have a thigh crack.
A
Right.
guffaw? Would that
Standing
be good?
ovation.
Standing ovation. So then I'm constantly on the audience.
Sure.
But I don't know if I would actually say I sabotage myself. I just think my material sometimes is not a match.
But remember how Johnny Carson was at his best when it wasn't
Yes.
going well? There's an element of that in you.
Well, that's what I'm influenced by.
Yeah.
And Letterman too did
Sure.
that. And Woody Allen did. I love
Yep.
self-deprecating. Richard Lewis.
Yep.
I was very much influenced by that.
That's this show, too.
Yeah.
Listeners love when we screw it up, which is every day.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Australia and I did a show there, and they loved it was almost like the country. That's the way the whole country is. They don't like it when you're too
Polished? Yeah.
or ego based.
Oh, really?
So anything time I made, like when just a line like I brought my B game tonight.
Yeah.
Got big.
That worked. They
huge.
like that.
Yeah.
Why try hard? Just come in and
Yeah. They like that. They like it. So that would be a good country for me.
Are you going to move there?
No, because they don't know who I am, and
Oh.
it would require me going there a lot
It's too
to find
far.
out.
It's far away.
I've already got nothing going on here. Why
Why
do I
do
need
it
to go to another
over
country?
overseas? You don't need that.
You could ride in a kangaroo pouch. Wouldn't that be fun? A giant one.
I didn't know you were so knowledgeable about other cultures. Well, you got all your information about the world from Huckleberry Hound.
Yes,
Is
I
that still a
did.
reference?
Yes. Hanna-Barbera reference?
Yeah.
Sure.
I love the Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, me
when I was a
too.
kid. I didn't care that the backgrounds never changed.
No. They were cheaply
Top
drawn.
Cat I enjoyed very much.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was the leader of the band.
Yep.
He was your own tip top. And now we will go back to references that none of you know. What about, remember when Philo T. Farnsworth first came up with the television? Who's with me?
We all are. We all are. We only have
Who
a
am
minute.
I, Ethel Rosenberg? Come on. Oh, we only have 2 more minutes.
I know that you
Oh,
had
my
a
God, time
nice
flies.
working relationship with David Letterman, and then he retired a year ago.
Yeah.
And then we just saw pictures of him about a week or so
I
ago.
saw that.
He's got a big white beard, and he's put on a pound or two, and he doesn't have any hair
I didn't
anymore.
see that he gained weight.
Yeah,
you
I
keep
can't
saying
imagine
that.
him. I don't think he gains
You
weight.
don't think so?
Because he is
The beard
absolutely
adds 10 pounds.
He's
Yeah?
obsessive about weight,
Staying in
and he
shape?
runs like miles a day.
But it looked like, because we hadn't seen him for a year, it looked like we hadn't seen him in 15 or 20 years. He looked really different.
he was making a face though in that picture because he
This
was
was
like
the one jogging where he did look weird, and then
Yeah.
we saw another one where he looked trim
Where he was
and
shopping?
different. Yeah.
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 He had
Meanwhile,
like a
Jay
giant
Leno.
strawberry.
Go on, say
his
it.
idea of a, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got to switch everything to Jimmy Fallon.
Right. You have to update.
Yeah.
By
By
for
the
a
way,
while, you were doing Jack Parr references, and Wendy and I are like, I don't think Jack Parr's working anymore, Andy. You got to update.
Jimmy Fallon, I can't even get my viruses to go viral. And this Jimmy Fallon, he does an egg and spoon toss with Cameron Diaz.
Right.
The entire nation of China downloads it.
Yep.
Everything is a viral video.
Everything
That's how
is.
James Corden got popular.
That's so true.
To the degree that he's popular.
Andy, it's always fun to see you. We want people to come out and see you tonight, 7:30 at Space in Evanston. And then you have your own website, andykindler.com, with all
thriving.
sorts of word puzzles and things.
Prizes.
Nothing
ever changes.
Recipes.
My 2004 tour dates are still there.
Good. Good. Have a great stay.
How's
Thank you
Mr.
for having
Lindenson?
me.
Somebody want to text
Principal
us.
Lindenson was a character I did on the TV show Home Movies.
Yeah.
And Home Movies was created by the same guy who's now at the Bob's Burgers, where I play the voice of Mort.
Nice.
I know it. Somebody texted it. People love you.
That's so nice. I get recognized for my animated work.
How about that?
I look like Principal Paula.
Oh, that kills.
I see. It's my voice all the time. They think it's magic. Paula.
It sounds convincing.
Hi, I'm Principal Lindenson. Not bad.
Not bad. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
I love you.
We love you back.
Space. Go tonight, Evanston.
7:30 show. We'll be right back. We'll find out what